Hello, this is Gary Schnitkey, and this is a 5-minute Farm Doc Daily, dealing with projections of corn and soybean returns by planting date in 2022. We projected corn and soybean returns by date using the planting decision model for a central Illinois situation. What we found is that throughout the planting season from April through June 10th, we are projecting corn to be more profitable than soybeans. Corn is projected to be more profitable than soybeans by large margins, particularly in April and May. At the end of April, corn is projected to be more profitable by $225 per acre, and that goes down to $108 per acre by June 10th. That is different than most years. In most years, soybeans become more profitable than corn. Some of the items that we used in making those projections are yield declines as specified in an April 14, 2022 FarmDoc Daily article. This article was written by Scott Irwin and summarizes Emerson Nefsinger's work on yield declines as we go through the growing season. We used a maximum yield of 235 bushels for corn and 75 bushels for soybeans, and then reduced that as we went through the growing season. We used prices of $7 for corn, $14.80 for soybeans. Those were the bid prices for fall delivery during mid-April of 2022. We used fertilizer prices that came from the April Illinois Production Cost Report, the first one of the month, and that was $621 per ton for 33%, $987 for DAP, and $865 for potash. Our pesticide and other costs for corn and soybeans were as specified in a FarmDoc Daily article, our late March release of our 2022 budgets. Some items to note this year. Corn is projected to be more profitable than soybeans throughout the planting season. Again, this is unusual. Usually soybeans become more profitable than corn. Yields and profits don't show a decline in expected returns until May has arrived. So we still have time, or until we reach that point, we have time to plant corn and soybeans in close to optimal conditions for 2022. Corn, as we've mentioned, is projected to be more profitable than soybeans. We have been projecting that since we first released budgets in July of 2021 for 2022 year, yet we're getting less corn. In Illinois, we're seeing a 300,000 acre shift away from corn to soybeans. We suspect that even though corn is projected to be more profitable than soybeans, a lot of the reason for that is input uncertainty. Primarily, well, there's a lot of input uncertainty, but the one for the switch is primarily related to nitrogen fertilizers. So some farmers may still be considering a switch from corn to soybeans. If they do so, we would suggest pricing some of that corn because there is a lot of price uncertainty in the near future. And also our budgets that we used for our projections here were based on corn after soybean budgets. Corn after corn may add a little bit to cost. We believe that input and price uncertainty related primarily to nitrogen fertilizer played a role in the 2022 decisions. We suspect that price and input uncertainty will continue into 2023. So, as we begin our planting season for 2023, likely in the summer of 2022, that item needs to be considered. You can read more about this topic in the FarmDoc Daily article linked in the video description below.